Hello and welcome to Value Chain TV News Update. I am Kabir Lawal with the news. On the Value Chain TV News Update, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) has assured the public that there is no imminent increase in the cost of premium motor spirit (PMS), popularly called petrol. In a statement signed by the Chief Corporate Communications Officer (NNPC Limited), Olufemi O. Soneye, NNPC Limited, urged Nigerians to disregard unfounded rumors and assured that there are no plans for an upward review of the PMS price. Motorists nationwide are advised against engaging in panic buying as there is presently ample availability of PMS across the country. Amidst the joyful celebration by Nigerians over the match between the Nigerian Super Eagles and South Africa's Bafana football teams, 5 persons have been reported to have died while watching the game. They include a chieftain of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC, Dr. Cairo Ojugbu, the deputy bursar of Kwara State University, Malete, Ayuba Abdullahi, an Abra-born businessman based in Cote d'Ivoire, Osondu Nwoye, sales representative with Nestle, Mikael Osundiji, and a core member serving in Adamawa State, who was simply identified as Samuel. A consultant cardiologist at Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, LASUT, Dr. Raymond Moronkola, attributed the spate of sudden death while watching a football match to either a heartbreak or a stroke, as excitement could cause sudden death if there was an underlying health conditions. Some Nigerians have reacted to this and offered useful advices.
Over me too, I was shocked during the penalty, but I cannot lose my life because of the excitement, because I was very, very happy. Today, honestly speaking, that particular match, I wasn't believing it that Nigeria will get to this level, because at a spot I was watching the match, seeing the whole people, how the South Africa was beating Nigeria here and there. During that, giving that penalty and all that, I was like, God, are you sure? In short, my decision was that we are gone. Let me go and pack my bag and start going back to Nigeria. That was my decision.
People die. But I believe with this God we are serving, fear no pass God. And by the grace of God, we are bringing this cup to this country. And then our Nigerian government, they should wake up. Look at Osimhen. He was having running stomach. We Chelsea fans, we want him to come. That is why you see, if Drogba can follow him, run and down, every match, Drogba is there for Osimhen. And they didn't do anything. What our Nigerian government has promised for them?
I don't know the death, if it is out of excitement or out of anger or what, but all I have to say is that Nigerians should be proud of their country, proud of their players. Whether you lose or you win, you should be happy. To participate in the tournament alone is enough. And to get to that feat is still enough. It's something to be happy for. And Nigeria should take it easy. We still have other AFCONs, and we are going to win this one. Based on my own belief, the Eagles should fly. The Eagles will fly.
President Bola Tinubu has directed a mandatory recitation of the national pledge after the anthem at the official events. Tinubu issued the directive at the groundbreaking ceremony of 3,112 housing unit Renewed Hope City in Kasana District Head in Abuja. In a statement issued by the Special Advisor to President on Media and Publicity, Ajuri Ngilali, the directive was given to ensure absolute respect for the national symbols, strengthening allegiance and fidelity to country, and to preserve Nigerians' ethos and defining character. Value Chain TV asked Nigerians their thoughts on this.
The national pledge is a national symbol that shows how patriotic citizens are to their country. Let's find out from Nigerians how patriotic they are to the country.
If you talk of singing the pledge, I do sing it like a song. Just the way we were taught in primary and even in secondary school when we are in assembly ground, we used to sing it, but is it truly in our hearts according to how we are singing the song? In fact, it has been in my head. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to serve Nigeria with all of those things. But am I truly doing it as it is? And reason I could not be able to do it is that even our leaders, the politicians, they are also singing the anthem. Every time they sing the anthem, but are they leading by the example?
As it is like this, I don't even know how to sing national anthem because I don't pack Nigeria. Nigeria, you should keep aside because it's not. We are not finding things funny. Okay, now I am not happy, and you're expecting me to be singing a national anthem with joy. How will it work? It's people that have strength that will be like, I'm proud to be in Nigeria. Actually, yes, many we are proud that we are from Nigeria because we have many things, but it is not working. Like many things, all the natural resources, we are not getting it. You can imagine, where, like, how are you going to? Most people are parking their cars as it is like this.
The pledge, it depends on how our leaders treat the masses. In a situation where our leaders don't show that patriotism and they want the citizens to come, so what do you expect? They are our leaders, so anything to do, we follow them. We copy them. So in a situation where they continue to behave as if they don't care about the country, what do you expect of? They already suffering Nigerians who don't get anything from this, the country. So if they want Nigerians to behave well, they should lead by example.
One can attribute all Nigerians have said to a particular adage. Leadership by example is indeed paramount. For Value Chain TV, Chat Moses reporting.
Nigeria's food production is projected to increase by 48% to 62.6 billion euros between year 2021 and 2024. This was disclosed in a statement by Fair Trade, an organization for technology advancement and cold chain in West Africa. The statement noted that the country's food production had improved by 39.6% from 26 billion euros in year 2016 to 36.3 billion euros in year 2020. Senior project manager at Fairtrade, Freja Detjen, said that with investment in food and packaging technology amounting to 363 million euros in year 2022, Nigeria stood as Africa's second largest investor, trailing only South Africa with 381 million euros and leading Egypt with 390 million euros. The Bank of Industry has said it will be disbursing 3 categories of funding totaling 200 billion naira to support manufacturers and businesses across the country. This was revealed in a statement by the Development Bank, noting that funds, including the Presidential Conditional Grant Scheme and the MSME Intervention Fund, and the Manufacturing Sector Fund. The grants will be disbursed to a minimum of 1,000 beneficiaries, especially women and youths, across 774 local government areas and 6 area councils in the Federal Capital Territory. The International Air Transport Association, IATA, has expressed fears that foreign airlines operating in Nigeria may lose about $200 million to exchange rate depreciation. IATA Regional Vice President for Africa and Middle East, Kamil Adwadi, said the issue of trapped funds was being complicated by the depreciation of the naira, which had dropped significantly against the dollar. He spoke in an interview with journalists while noting the backdrop of over $700 million falling airlines tickets revenue that remained trapped in Nigeria. The Nigerian Senate has uncovered $400 million intervention funds domiciled in banks and other financial institutions for a couple of years. Chairman of the Committee on Local Content, Senator Natasha Akpochi-Uduaghan, disclosed this during a session with the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board, NCDMB. Ese Ufoma completes the report.
Akpochi-Uduaghan stated that out of the intervention funds uncovered, $30 million was budgeted for capacity building in oil and gas, while $20 million was meant for women in business. The senator questioned why the funds were lying fallow without Nigerians accessing them and called on the Nigeria Local Content Development Board, NCDMB, to make the funding opportunities available to ordinary Nigerians.
Well, I've knew this for long, that there is money in the bank that they have kept the money since. But the National Assembly senators, right from Buhari regime, that money have been there. But they have just been playing hanky-panky game with Nigerian masses. But the senators has to answer that question to the president. Buhari just sit down as a figurehead. He doesn't know what is happening. Whenever he signs a budget for Nigeria, the National Assembly are the people that are clearing the money. Some other ministries cannot get the money. Look at defense now. They are the securities of Nigeria. The money they give to them, some of them hide the money they could not give defense.
I'm not surprised that such huge amount was stuck somewhere, considering what has been going on in this country, massive corruption, and I'm not surprised. And now that the money has been recovered, will they use it for the purpose for which it's stuck? It's another thing. I want to sound very modest. I don't want to be a judge over the new crop of House of Reps or senators. I don't want to be too harsh on them. But in my candid opinion, I don't see anything good coming.
Nigerians are asking for a more accountable government that will guarantee the safety of their resources. For Value Chain TV, S.A. Ufoma reporting.
And that ends the Value Chain TV news update. I am Kabir Lowell. Thanks for watching.